star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Marshall in at the power forward position. And for New York, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
The feed to Randall. Randall is doubled. Randall with a screen for Brunson. 5 on the clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim. A three from McCollum sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Pelicans. Pass to Randall. Here's Brunson. Off target with his three. Here's McCollum. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Not just a threat in the paint, Valanciunas showing the soft touch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barrett dishes to Randall, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
It's his first trip to the line.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brunson.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Jones. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
It's tipped to the wing right side. Brunson with a clean look. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his 2nd game in the league, and for a 2nd-round pick to make that immediate of an impact, it's pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
And Toppin throws it down.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
And Murphy kicks to Hayes. Outside, Jones. With the drive, up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Rose finds quickly. Here's Hartenstein. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Alvarado. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And so it's New Orleans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Pelicans leading by 7.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. And they'll get another chance. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Nance is checked in.
Substitution, Larry Nance Jr.
McCollum right side. Shoots over Brunson. Again, McCollum missing. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Up top, Barrett. Last game we saw him score 32. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. That one on Nance. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And Randle just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game. This guy just doesn't back down.
Now here's McCollum. He had 25 points last game. Pass to Graham. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Offline with his three. Knicks trail by 6. Now the pass to Brunson. Robinson up top. The dish to Barrett. He takes it in. Pass to Brunson. It's good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pelicans leading by 4. 43 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Graham. Clock at 6. From the wing. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And it's Barrett penetrated. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Back to Robinson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Marshall inside the three-point line. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top, up 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano. Both of these guys playing at their peak in this one.
Speaking of peaks, can you think I can climb Mount Everest?
A decade ago, maybe, because you're about as big as Mount Everest, so it would take you one step.
I would hate to be the Sherpa that has to carry Shaq up to the top.
Kenny, what's a Sherpa?
I have no clue.
Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
Simply need more effort defensively, sprint, close out to the shooters, box out. I don't know, Kenny, what do you think?
Yeah, you can't allow the opponent to hit open shots comfortably. Come on.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
To the inside.
16.
Fades. And good. You got the English that time as it falls. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Here's McCollum after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murphy. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Knicks trail by 3. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Randall passes to Brunson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Jones on the wing. 5 points in the game, and the basket by McCollum.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Randall following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. And yes, it's good. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Well, Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Outside, Jones. Out left to the wing. The baseline J. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. It's a 3-point game. For the tie. And no good that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pelicans lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Knicks trail by 3. So for New Orleans right now, bringing Gomez out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. And it's quickly missing. The Pelicans shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Alvarado. Shoots it up. Toppin pulls it in. The Knicks shooting well, 50% from the floor. Now, here's Quickly. He's covered by Daniels. That ties the game. Rose has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Here's Alvarado. Rose with the block. They get it back. On the wing, Daniels. Quickly covering. Daniels, no good. Here's New York. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Count the basket.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, very those will be a factor around the rim.
Here's Alvarado. Following the score by Derrick Rose. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And your clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
And no reason to settle in that situation. If they're going to give that up, he's going to take all of it.
The free throw, no good. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And that one's good quickly. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Rose. Kicks to Daniels. A 3. Knicks with the rebound. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Now Rose. Pass to Quickly. Three-pointer. Cans the 3.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 5. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for t-shirts. On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Gangsters.
For the Knicks. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if we can come back.
Thank you, David.
He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And they love that it's CJ at the line right now. McCollum is a cool customer.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
To the middle, Marshall with the steal. Brunson against McCollum. That one doesn't drop. So New York will take it the other way. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Defensive foul charged to Najee Marshall. That's his first personal. First team foul. Julius Randle at the line. One shot.
That free throw good from Randall.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 6. 27 seconds left in the game.
And once again, let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancers. Let me hear you once again.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum with the ball. It's rebounded by Brunson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
C.J. McCollum. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Graham inside the line. Misses off the right iron.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
So it's New York picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives him. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.